Hello guys, and welcome back to PokeMMO. So this guide that I'm gonna make for PokeMMO is one that I don't have a massively extensive knowledge on, and I openly encourage any of you who might have knowledge on this in different areas, please let me know down in the comments below. But this is gonna be a power leveling guide. So to give you an idea, I am going to try to power level. I am in Cerulean Cave and I've already beaten the Elite Four. I highly suggest for any power leveling that you do, there's a location in all of the regions. I will go over each location in the region, but it is highly suggested that you have the Elite Four defeated, because then your Pokemon will be able to go up to level 100. Or you'll be able to use Pokemon up to level 100. And so all you need is a Pokemon that has Sweet Scent, and then you need a very strong Pokemon. So I'm using my level 83 Venusaur. And then after that, you need whatever Pokemon you want with an experience share. Now, every region actually gives you an experience share, so if you have not gotten them, go back through. There's going to be an experience share somewhere. But so for the Kanto region, the one that I know for a fact is a tried and true definite is doing Sweet Scent in the Cerulean Cave against Golducks. Now, you can also argue that you can do a money making method here as well, the same one that I showed in my breeding video, where you just have a really high level Persian and you just throw payday at the stuff constantly. But for this, and this is also how you can shiny hunt as well, you just do Sweet Scent and you get a little battle, Golducks, whole bunch of Golducks. Now, normally I would go with a different route personally, but one of the most recommended is you have Razor Leaf. And the reason for that is it hits everybody on the opposing team. So that will, as long as your Pokemon is strong enough, it'll defeat all 5 at the same time. And I just got 3 grand experience for that Oddish. Now, granted, oh hey, Oddish wants to learn Sweet Scent. Well, apparently it wants to learn a whole bunch of stuff because it's just massively leveled. But let's go through, see what we want to do. We definitely want Mega Drain. Poison Powder. You know, I really don't want Poison Powder, so we'll not learn that. I'm not really a big fan of the powders and the spores. Some people like them. There are uses for them, but I'm not a big fan. But with just that one, now people might be like, oh well, King, what if you want all that experience to go to just your Pokemon? Well, you would have to have the Pokemon leveled up, and I want to give it an example of like low level Pokemon. So I mean, you can see in just one battle real quick, it went from level 3 to level 17 like it was nothing, right? And so if you do it again, you will get another Golduck Horde, and you have a chance of getting a shiny. It's a low chance, but you have a chance of getting a shiny. And so you do this over and over, and once you have run out of Sweet Scents, which you'll run out of Sweet Scents before anything else, you go back, you heal up, and then you come back. Oh look, we can learn Sleep Powder now, and Oddish is already level 20. Look at that. Ain't that just spectacular? Giga Drain. I don't know if Giga Drain is actually stronger than Mega Drain. I guess it is. Alright, well, we'll get Giga Drain. I always thought Mega Drain was stronger. I don't know. Maybe I knew that. I don't know. I probably knew that. I was just thinking of the wrong one. When does Oddish level up or evolve even? I don't think it's very far from here, right? Level 21, and it'll go up to Gloom. Oh, look at that. Perfect. But yeah, so that is the Kanto region. The Kanto region is the only region that I have actually beaten the Elite Four in. I don't have the Pokemon setups yet to go through all of the Elite Four in all of the regions. Kanto is the main region that I hang out in But that's not to say I'm not going to show you the other regions. I'm not going to be able to show you the Unova region because I actually have not gone through the Unova region. I think I'm only on like the 3rd, maybe 4th badge in the Unova region. So I can't show you that one there because I don't know it. But I will show you the Sinnoh to the best of my ability as long as I can get there. I think I can get there. And then I will also show you the Hoenn. So next up, we're going to go there, but I'm not going to be able to do anything because my Venusaur will just dead, you know. So I'll see you there. Alright, so I have some bad news. I went to go look because there were... I had to double check because I wanted to see, but turns out my training spot for Hoenn and for Sinnoh is not the best. I would normally go up to here in Snow Point City and use a fire move like Fire Blast or whatever in the cold region. I'm pretty sure it's the fire stuff up here. But I'd normally be up here, but it turns out because I haven't fully finished Sinnoh either, I haven't unlocked 227 to get up to Stark Mountain. And I guess if you go to Stark Mountain, this is based off of other people who have asked this. Stark Mountain, you use Sweet Scent just like we used in the cave in the grass on Stark Mountain, on the outside of Stark Mountain. You use Sweet Scent, and you get 5 times Camrups. I'm gonna see if I even have. I think I do. Yeah. So you get 5 times these guys, and then you just use Surf on them, and Bob's your uncle, Joanne's your aunt. You get the whole thing all over again. You get the same amount of experience roughly as the Golducks and Kanto. Now for Hoenn, let's go to Hoenn real quick. That is not how we go to Hoenn. Hoy there, where would you like to go? Hoenn. So for Hoenn, you actually need to go to Battle Frontier, which I was looking around. I'm like, what the heck is Battle Frontier? Because I'm pretty sure this battle tent. Yeah, I don't want to do that. No. What I would normally do in Hoenn would be like I'd go over. Gotta get over to. I go over to Evergrande City or in like this region over here roughly, and I would probably use the same razor leaf method like on a horde of tentacles or tentacruels or whatever. But apparently you can do that same thing on the Battle Frontier Island after you beat the Elite Four in the water, and you'll get 5 times tentacruels, and you're able to razor leaf those tentacruels. So that's pretty interesting as well. I did not know about that. Again, I haven't beaten the Doohickey Mawats, you know, the Elite Four in these 2 places. And then according to this, you need to get to the Giant Chasm Forest in Unova. And I can tell you this, I have not been through Unova all that much. Hold on, give me 1 second. Okay, so my oh, there we go. There it is. My map is so unfilled out because I haven't gone through this area that much at all, to the point where I don't even have the lines to get there. But the Giant Chasm Forest, supposedly, once again, you Sweet Scent, and you'll get 5 times Pillow Swines. I actually now like I said, this is the one that I don't know as much on. I don't actually know what you would want to use against a Pillow Swine. Oh, I guess Ice and Ground. So I guess a fire type move, fire type AoE, and it should do double damage on them, and you'll get again the same amount of experience roughly as the Golducks. And I don't know exactly per se for me. Like, I personally, because I haven't been there, don't like this right here because that's a pretty far ways away from the Poke Center. I think that's the most experience per horde, not the most experience in general. And I think if you want the most experience in general, like I said, you could go to Snow Point, and I'm fairly certain we're gonna have to put Oddish up front so that Oddish doesn't just... Oh yeah. No, don't use, because it doesn't even work anyway. But if you go down here, I'm fairly certain in this area you can sweet scent if I don't get a Zubat as soon as I walk into it. Because, you know, that's always my luck. It's why I tried to repel, it didn't work. If you sweet scent, you should get a horde of a pretty... Yeah, I mean, knocked out, not the greatest. But if you got a decent enough, like, Blastoise or something like that, you can just smack it with a... Surf, and they're dead. I mean, it's only level 32, 33. And I personally prefer it over what they're saying for Sinnoh, which is the Stark Mountain. I don't think at Stark Mountain you got a Poke Center close by. And the reason why I say you kind of want to try to find the places where the Poke Centers are close by, like this right here, it's relatively close by. Because Sweet Scent, when you use it like that, ends up taking a lot of use. Like, I've used it 3 times roughly, and it's gone from 32 down to 17. I think he uses, like, I want to say 5 each time or something like that. So to make it a little bit quicker, you're able to go use the Poke Center, come back, and continue on. So your XP per horde might be lower, but your XP per hour might be higher. So I say take that with a grain of salt. Me personally, even though this person said that, and they were right, you get about 6,000 total and about 3,500 in total for that area, I personally would once again go to Island 4, which is where I do most of my stuff. And I would, even if it doesn't give me as much experience, I would sweet scent in here, and I'll get to Dugong. If I was intelligent, I would have had my Venusaur up front, but I forgot to switch it. So, Pokemon Venusaur. Now we gotta wait for all of this. I know, King B mostly big dumb brains all the time. But it should allow me to do a little bit quicker overall if I do it like this, because the Poke Center is pretty close by. Of course, you go underwater. You know what? Alright, listen. Just stop for a second. For good lordness. Now come back and let me murder you all with the Razor Leaf so I can show the people. So you Razor Leaf, Dugongs. Boom, wow, super effective, gasp, critical hits. All of them die, yay. And it's a little bit less experience, about 300 less experience on the Oddish itself. But that 300 less experience isn't going to change very much. Hey, we get an Oddish that levels up to evolves into Gloom. I have a gloomy feeling about this. Anyway, but you guys get my point. This is going to be a lot quicker for me to go back and get my sweet scent and then come back. So I would highly suggest, if you can find a decent horde area, and you'll know it's a horde area because if you have sweet scent, Smeargle is infamous for horde areas. You can even just fly back because, you know, I'm lazy and don't feel like going through the water. But Smeargle is infamous for shiny hunting and horde hunting and stuff like that, because of the sweet scent and some of the stuff that it can do and everything. Like, I know somebody gave me the Schmirgle because False Swipe keeps the Pokemon at 1 HP if you want to catch them and stuff. You know, all that stuff. I highly suggest finding a decent Schmirgle or even a crappy Schmirgle, getting Sweet Scent on it, and finding a place where you can get a horde close by. Like, even if it's... Excuse me. I would like to surf. I cannot do that now. Can I surf here? No. Well, apparently I can't surf around here. But even if it's like just a tentacle or tentacruel surf, your XP per hour is going to be dependent less on the XP that you get from the actual encounter itself and more on what amount of time you're spending between the Poke Center and where you're using your Sweet Scent. So, like, the reason why I don't like Cerulean Cave as much, while I move you up instead of using Fly, is to get back to the Golducks, for example. You gotta go from the Poke Center, you gotta go all the way around, and then you gotta risk going through here, which is why I tried to repel, but it didn't even work. And you gotta deal with all of these, and maybe if you want to be cheeky, you can try a repel, but repels never worked for me, so I tried it, and I still got 3 battles, but by the time I got set up to start this video, so that's fun. But you got to go all the way through here. Still run the risk of getting tentacles. You know, it's just... It takes a lot longer to get to this point. Or get to the point of being able to fight against the Golducks. Where I'm getting all of these encounters. And all of this could have been experience that I was getting from, like, Island 4, for example. Right? And Cerulean Cave, yeah, granted, it's really good, but for Island 4, like now I get to use Sweet Scent, and now I get the Golducks, and now I get the experience, and while I will get a lot more experience if I use all of my Sweet Scents here, and then go back and redo it, the time in between, I could probably get an extra 1 to 2 battle in by the time I get there. Oh, and I didn't even kill them all. Look at that. See? What was even the point? Me? I don't know. Why do I want to learn Lucky Chin? Didn't you already want to learn Lucky Chin? I already told you no. Stop that. Alright, well, now we all forgot what we were talking about anyway. But yeah, so... It's... There's no set way to actually power level efficiently. It's very dependent on your Pokemon. It's very dependent on where you are in the game, what region you are. So, you saw how long that took. Now, if we go to Island 4... do I need to actually recharge you? No, you're good. So, Island 4, we're at the Poke Center. We literally just go over. And look at that. We're done so much faster. So, use your best discretion. Usually, for the hordes that you want to look for, if you haven't completed the Elite Four in that region, I would look for a horde roughly around the level 30 range. You might have to use your attack twice to fully defeat them. Oh, okay. Well, you don't even want to be fully... Fine. I didn't want you to be fully defeated anyway. I wanted you to stay here forever. Yeah, you don't need Sweet Scent, actually. So you can forget the Sweet Scent. Because I'm never going to use this Gloom. It actually has really bad stats, in my opinion. So I don't see a point. Alright, run. Just run. But yeah, so you get the point. You kind of see, for regions where you're trying to power level to get the Elite Four, if you have the 8th badge in a region, I think for Hoenn I have all 8 badges. I should have all 8 badges. I just never did the Elite Four because Hoenn was my most hated region. Yeah, I have all 8 badges. So say I wanted to power level, try to get to the Elite Four, I would probably go back to here, right? And I need to max obedience level 28. You go to here, and you end up sweet scenting. All of my Pokemon are gonna die, but you got these Polippers, level 36s, 33s, and 37s. You're doing good. You're feeling good. It started to rain. Oh god, Venusaur ignored orders. It hurt itself in its confusion, and then it died. We're all gonna panic and die now, but Polipper is just gonna spit up and puke on us for a while. It's probably fine. They're gonna spit and swallow, swallow and spit. It's weird. It's only awkward if you make it awkward, but something like this. In the last region, the last gym of the area, sweet scent in that area, find your level 33 to 37 horde, and then I'm pretty sure that's the one that I just attacked too, which is saddening. And then you just want to go from there, because you'll be able to power level. You know, Razor Leaf for against water or ice type Pokemon. I think just water. Oh god! I'm dying! Razor Leaf, either way, for water type Pokemon, right? And then, oh, I can't escape. Well, that's saddening. You want to do, I want to, correct me if I'm wrong, I want to say Fire Blast. For, Fire Blast for ice or grass type Pokemon. There was one for, well, Surf for fire type. And you're covering most of your bases there. Of course, I'll never be able to actually escape, by the way. So that's going to be fun. We're just going to watch as I lose everything and die. But that's probably fine. Can I escape this time? I know it's raining. Yay! I escaped. There we go. But I hope you guys see what I'm saying. I hope I explained it as much as I possibly could. Obviously, having the Elite Four in a region is going to help a lot more than not having the Elite Four done. But if you don't go, like, this is the perfect spot. You saw, you go, you hit this, you sweet scent in the water, you do your Razor Leaf, kill the Polippers, come back up here if you need to heal up, go back and do it again. It's going to get you the same result, just maybe a little bit slower. And it's roughly the same thing for Sinnoh as well. I don't remember which it is. I think it's this one that I gotta go out of. I hated Hoenn region. I hated Hoenn region. Sinnoh. Yes, there we go. So, same deal. I think I have all the badges. No, I actually don't even have the 8th badge. I'm pretty sure the 8th badge is over here. But, even for this, like I said, I would go up to the snow point. And even though it's Noctowls, you can use Surf, or you could essentially use any of them. Noctowl is a pretty common Pokemon with a relatively low defense. Normal and flying. So, I mean, you can just use Surf, you could use Fire Blast, you could use Razor Leaf, whatever you wanted to use it on it. It'll end up giving you roughly the same result. It's not going to be the best in the world, but at least until you get to Stark Mountain after the Elite Four, it'll do you what you need to do. Or maybe there's something better over on Route 222 or 223. There's the Pokemon lead there. Obviously, the 8th badge is here. I just haven't gone there yet. So, that's going to do it for this instructional video. I hope I explained to you guys to the best of my ability and kind of showed you guys to the best of my ability what you're looking for in the long run. Sweet Scent is going to be your best friend. No matter what you're doing, Sweet Scent is going to be your best friend. I highly suggest getting a Schmeargle with Sweet Scent and then using the PP up on it so that the Sweet Scent is all the way up, and then you just power level from there. The hordes are going to be fun. You run a chance, I think it's like a 1 in 10,000 chance that you could get a shiny, and that doesn't even stack or roll over. So for some games, when you're trying to grind out something that's a high chance, you might get a stack. So like you have a 1 in 10,000 chance, but you don't get it, so you end up getting like a 1 in 9,000 chance, or 1 in 9,800 chance, or something like that, or you know, something quirky or something like that, until you have a high chance roll and then it resets it. It doesn't happen in PokeMMO. You can up your chances for shinies by becoming a donor to the game, but that also requires actually paying. And if you're like me, you're free to play and you'll never see a shiny in your life. But, you know, that's the price that we pay for being sexy and amazing. You know what I mean? Listen, if you're free to play, you're sexy and amazing just like me. Don't let anybody else tell you otherwise, because if they tell you otherwise, they're probably maybe right, but, you know, whatever. But that's going to do it for this episode, or this video of power leveling. The next video that I might do would be the money farming. And the money farming, once again, you're going to need the Elite Four completed. And so when I go through that, I might show just the Kanto region, and then you would redo it in the other regions. But yeah, let me know if you guys want to see the money farming methods. There's a couple that I know for the Kanto region at least, and I'm sure it could also be used in Sinnoh, Hoenn, and Unova in the respective places as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you hit that like button. Helps me out, helps YouTube know that I'm doing a good job. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Let me know if there's anything that I might have missed, or anything that might be better and I don't know about in the comments below as well. And go out, do something nice for somebody, and I will see all of you guys next time.